Hey everyone, Bonnie here, and I just wanted to share something with you today. So yesterday, I was going through old like thumbnails, floppy disks, just old memories in technological format, um, before SD cards and cloud storage. Everything was on thumb drives for me, um, and CDs and floppy disks. So I was reminiscing, and on one of my thumb drives, I found my one of many, because I had many, of my old Book of Shadows. It had like the basics and pages, like cover pages for each topic. So like I had spells and rituals and things like that. And in it was about 4 years worth of journal entries from when I was a kid. Well, not too much of a kid. It was from the age of ending my 13th year to my 18th year. So it was pretty much my high school, and that's pretty much when I started. It literally starts, the journal entries start where I'm first finding out about witchcraft, mentioning how I didn't actually think it was a real thing. I just figured it was something the Christian church wanted us to fear. And the fit my mom threw when she found a book in my purse, in my backpack. Um, but yeah, one thing that I found interesting was that I found the date of when I officially dedicated myself. And where is that? So yeah, it is. Guess what date? Guess the date. Here, I'll read it. On another note, I dedicated myself to Wicca last month, which was June. It was the last day of school on the 6th, so I figured that was the best time to do it. I did a very small, very basic ritual and used whatever words came to mind that night. I wish I could remember them now. I should have written it down. However, I did have a great meditation afterward and was given a craft name. So this was, I did the day after high school finished. Not high school itself, but that year. So it was it was 2002. June 7th of 2002, which I think is just, today is June 7th of 2026. I couldn't remember the date, and I had it in this little thumb drive forever. And I think it's funny that I realized when I dedicated myself on the date, on the anniversary of dedicating myself. And I wrote down the meditation that I did. Like, I explained everything about it, and how I got the name Luna Sky, which is the original, the OG of this channel was Lady Luna Sky. Um, but it's just, I'm like, man. I mean, to fall on the anniversary of that, it was just, when I came across it, I was like, what the? And I sat and I thought, and I was like, while a lot has changed, and it has, I'm still just as excited about witchcraft as I was so many years ago. Let's see, that was 2002. We're in 2006. That's 24 years. 24 years I've been a practicing witch. And it has helped me. I used it for conception because I had endometriosis and I was struggling to get pregnant. I didn't know it at the time, but I did use magic. I did do a little bit of magic for conceiving. I used it for depression. I was a really angry teenager. I had been going through a lot of stuff, both physically, mentally, emotionally. I was a hot damn mess. My mom and I always, like, my mom has mellowed out significantly since I've been a teenager. Like, these journal entries are her arguing with me about my choice in religion and our lifestyles, and just, I was a pain in the ass. I was lucky with my kids. My kids aren't. They're stupid sometimes. I love them to death. But sometimes they're like orange cat energy. But I think back and I go, wow. Goddess has always been there within me. And there have been days where I don't want to live anymore. And as you guys know, it was my birthday a couple days ago. And I didn't realize I didn't plan on living this long. I have tried to unalive myself multiple times. So the fact that I hit 40, and the fact that I dedicated myself to practicing and worshiping 24 years, I'm just in awe. My mom's still trying to convert me, though, in the past 24 years. She does it like every month. There's at least one sermon that she sends. She's been sending them more frequently, though, now that I think of it. It's like once a week, maybe twice a month. But yeah, just, it's changed so much. Like, there was love spells and hexes and just baneful magic. And at the same time, I was so lost and so confused. And now I'm still lost and confused. But I'm set in my foundations. And I didn't have that when I was 16. So yeah, that's just me rambling for a few minutes. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. Do you remember when you first dedicated yourself to the craft? If you ever did. Or if it's just kind of like ebbed and flowed throughout, or just you never quite did a ritual to dedicate yourself, but you've been doing it for so long, kind of deal. But yeah, it was interesting to reread how I met the goddess and the name that she gave me. But yep, anyway, I hope you have a great day. Brightest blessings.